Welcome to the Basketball Press Box. This is Steve Mims from the Register Guard, joined by columnist Austin Meek. We are live from the Spokane Arena. On the day before, top-seeded Oregon will take on number 8 seed St. Joseph's. The Ducks easily dispatched Holy Cross in the first round. St. Joe's had a tougher battle against Cincinnati, and today was media sessions for both. The theme throughout the day was that both teams feel like they're similar teams, not real big guys, some athletes, and kind of similar size. So we'll see how it matches up. Austin, what's kind of your first take on this matchup?
Well, they are teams that have a lot in common. St. Joe's kind of came out of the blue this year. I was talking with Joe Lunardi, who is their color analyst on the radio, and he was saying they had a losing record last year. They were picked 7th in the A10 and brought back pretty much the same team from last year, but somehow it just all came together for them, that they've been able to have a really good year. DeAndre Bembry is their sort of their equivalent to Dylan Brooks, kind of an inside-out player who's had a really good year. He's probably the guy that Oregon's really going to have to figure out a way to stop because he's really versatile and can score in a lot of different ways. Yeah,
and kind of similar there. We saw Brooks and Elgin Cook both had 11 points with 5 or 6 assists, 5 or 6 rebounds. That's the kind of night that Bembry's been putting up. Yeah, St. Joe's is a program. They're in their 21st year under Coach Phil Martelli, and I think everybody, when they hear that name, remember back to the 04 season, Jameer Nelson, undefeated Elite 8 run, and then since then they've only been to the tournament. It's only their second time then since that 2004, but they won the Atlantic 10 title, and in doing that they had to beat Dayton and VCU, who are 2 NCAA tournament teams. So they struggled a little bit at the end of the regular season, lost to St. Bonaventure, but seems like a team that's coming in here on a pretty good roll.
I think Phil Martelli might be my new favorite coach in college basketball. He had a great line last night, and I don't know where it came from, but asking if weed was legal in Spokane. I guess that must be a subject of fascination back in Philadelphia. But it was interesting today. I asked him, how much do people in Philadelphia know about Oregon basketball? And he basically said nothing. Like, the games are on late at night. Nobody gets the Pac-12 network out there. Yeah. So, Philadelphia, which is like this mecca of college basketball, they love college basketball, but Martelli was saying if you ask the average person in Philadelphia who won the Pac-12 this year, they'd probably say Arizona. So, they just don't know much about Oregon. So I guess it's a chance for Oregon to make a little bit of statement here tomorrow to people who haven't seen them around the country.
Yeah, and if you ask the people in Spokane, it's probably a lot of people couldn't name anybody on St. Joe's just because they're not going to travel a whole lot out here. We've seen a decent contingent of Oregon fans. I think we'll see a little bit more tomorrow. Obviously, a bit of a home advantage for them. And, the Ducks have won 9 in a row now. They're heading into potentially, they haven't been to the Sweet 16 since 2013, and nobody on this team has been there. Dylan Brooks said today that that's the goal, is these guys, nobody's, even Dylan Ennis last year at Villanova, none of these guys have been to a Sweet 16. Goal is to get through this weekend, get to the Sweet 16. If they get there, there's a really intriguing national matchup, I think, with Duke looming, but for now it's about St. Joseph's. So we thank you for watching. We'll be back post-game tomorrow if 6:40 start here at Spokane Arena on TBS, Oregon versus St. Joe's. Thank you much.